Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, every baby. Hello, con Hina. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Excuse me. Oops, excuse me. How are you feeling now? I'm still a little... My stomach still hurts. It's just been hurting all day. And since last night, actually. But I think I'll be okay. It's probably just some sort of food poisoning. Maybe. But I've had food poisoning before. I've had bad food poisoning before where my stomach hurt really bad, but I wasn't able to throw up. And it's not like this. This one's a lot less severe, if I can say. Yeah, I'm okay. The pain and the icky feeling is probably about maybe like a 4.5 to a 6 out of 10. I've had it a lot worse where it's like a 10 out of 10. So this is very manageable. Very manageable. Was it overdue sushi? Oh no, if I ate rotten food. Who knows what could have been? It could have been anything, like maybe the meat was undercooked. Maybe there was like some bad ingredient in the food. Maybe I ate something the other day. Or earlier today. Not earlier today. The other day that... I don't know. How long does it usually take for a stomach bug to kick in? Because like maybe my pasta... Does undercooked pasta usually make you feel sick? Because if so, then it could be the cause. Maybe? I'm not really sure though. Overnight? Oh, okay, then it's not my pasta. That's for sure. But hopefully I can make it through this stream without having to attend an idle meeting. Hopefully I'll be okay. Hopefully. Unless it's super messed up pasta. Hopefully it's not super messed up pasta. Okay. Yes, welcome, every baby. Welcome. This is the finale to the super short story series. Wait, I think we have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left to go. We have 7 left to go for this stream, and I think last stream we also did 7. But without further ado, you guys know what time it is. Would nose boops make you feel better? You could try. You could try, but I feel like if you move me around a lot, it'll make me feel kind of sick. So maybe don't give me a super heavy nose boop, or don't try not to move me too much or shake my tummy too much. Because it'll just make me feel sick. Oh, I'm trying not to move so much, but it's so hard when I'm streaming because I just feel like I have to express myself for your time. Roberto, thank you for the super scoops. Thank you so much. Get well, baby, baby, baby. Thank you. Okay, without further ado, you guys know what time it is, and the prayer scroll might be kind of bright. So watch your eyes, okay? It's just glowing in moonlight. So be careful. Don't blind yourselves. Oh, praise the moon. hearts eclipsed by your everlasting love. May the ice cream bless my babies, and may your soul descend to the moon above. You heart oh. Yeah, let's put everything away. Put everything away. Put everything away. I forgot my echo, but that's okay. There's no echo outside. I just dropped something. There's no echo outside. And I couldn't take out my equipment because my hands are in this blanket. Very comfy today. What about ice cream? I think eating anything will make me feel even worse. I'll probably just expel it out again from my body, which I don't want to do. So, very minimal eating today. Just some plain pasta. Yeah. You know, are you going to roast those babies like s'mores? No! No, you guys are just here with me to keep me company on this final super short story moment. Also, I want to move my alerts over here. There we go. There we go, guys. X Homer 367, thank you for the 15-month membership. Thank you. Are you heart? Oh, thank you so much. And the Hake, thank you for the super scoops. Early work tomorrow, so I'll have to catch up on the stream tomorrow. But you can just stay and fall asleep to the sound of my voice. Ooh. I'm not trying to be a spooky ghost. It just ended up that way. Hope everyone has a wonderful, cozy time. I hope you have a nice rest and good luck at work tomorrow. We're stacked like cannonballs. I'm not gonna shoot you guys anywhere. Sleep with Hina in your ears. Yeah. One day I will have an omnidirectional microphone so that when I move around, it'll sound like I am going from one ear to the other. Okay, shall we get started? You have a flight in a few hours. This will be my last stream for tonight. Have a safe flight and enjoy wherever you're going. I don't know, maybe you're going on a trip, maybe you're going back home. Hopefully your travel goes smoothly. Okay, let's get started with story number 1. I need to move everything around. Okay. Alright. The first story... let me drink some water. How does everything sound, by the way? Hopefully nothing's too quiet and nothing's too loud. Maybe the fire could be a bit louder. Maybe. Sounds good. Okay, I made the fire a little louder, but if it's too loud, let me know. Let me know. I need to scoop. Oh, ow. I need to scoop back a little. Yeah. Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay. There we go. The first story is called Turmoil in the Empire of the Moon. Is there any images? Any imagery? Okay, there's no imagery. That's okay. And the author is unknown. Anonymous. The events in this narration follow an alternate timeline in which the army of Ruzea had declared war against Moonlandia. The war between me and Rooney? In brackets, lunar year 20XX, current time of day 1600 hours, end bracket. Sorry, my voice is a little dry today, guys. I tried to drink a lot of water before stream, but I think I need more. A pitter patter. Oh my god. I choked on my water. A pitter patter of small avian feet was heard pacing back and forth across the halls of the Moonlandian Command Center. The general of the baby bird military forces can be seen with a scowl upon his face as he tries to establish communications with the platoons in the front lines. A video transmission opens. First platoon, Great Crimson report. How's the situation on the ravine, Major? Sir, we've been able to hold off the lunatic advances for the past several hours, but they don't seem to be letting up, sir. I figured those... There's a bad word in here. I figured those, Oh, hold on. I figured those... I don't know if I have it in me to say it. Should I say it, guys? Should I say the bad word? Okay, just for the story stream, I will read what it says. Or maybe I can just say beep. I figured those beeps wouldn't go down that easily. I figured those... Oh wait, I just read that. You need more firepower on your end. I'm sending out a message to deploy the aircraft to your location. Give them hell, Great Crimson. Roger that, sir. The transmission ends. A second video transmission opens. Second platoon Deep Azure report. Were you able to gain any ground in the battlefield at Mount Luna, Lieutenant? The transmission opens up to a sound of coughing in the distance as some of the soldiers of the platoon pack up their weapons and gear. Sir, we were able to reclaim ground on Mount Luna. We suffered some casualties, but not enough to merit a retreat or request for backup, sir. We intend to continue operations and once it reaches 0000 hours. Good job, Deep Azure. I expect a briefing before the field operations continue. Carry on. The soldier salutes and lets out a resounding "Sir!" before the transmission ends. Sir, yes, sir. A third video transmission opens. How many video transmissions? Third platoon Burning Gold report. How are things looking like on the outskirts, Colonel? Sir, it's not looking good, sir. The demons seem to spawn endlessly from these portals at the frontier, and I don't know for how much longer we're gonna be able to hold out. An explosion is suddenly heard in the transmission. Distraught, the general shouted, Colonel? Colonel! Can anyone hear me? As the visual feed stopped and the audio became crackly, overtaken by static, before eventually going silent. Steps could be heard. Oh, wrong one. Grieved, the general bashed his wing on the control panel and voiced a resounding and pained, "Dang it!" That could be heard throughout the command center. Steps could be heard approaching the war room. It was the head of diplomatic relations who had overheard the general's thunderous shouts. She understood that the throes of war were too much to bear for the common citizenry, and that something needed to be done. General, I had just spoken with the council. we have received notice of Rusea's willingness to accept our surrender and come to a ceasefire. The general, looking down at the control panel, felt overcome with rage. They strike us down amidst our weakness. They mock our ideals and ridicule our populace. They desecrate our temples, our cities, our traditions, and our land. And we're supposed to accept their terms for our continued existence? The head of diplomatic relations tries in futility to reason with the general. Sir, please, we could end the war efforts in a couple of days if we just... The general interrupts her with a roar. I refuse! The diplomat stepped back, shaken by his reply. The next words would be a catalyst for something terrible. If the empire of the moon shall fall, then let it not be without a fight. He raised his head and gazed outside of the command center at the horizon, looking at the still visible explosions in the far-off distance. The diplomat left the war room as the general uttered the words, "Glory to Moonlandia." End of prologue. Thank you for your story. Thank you for your story. Turmoil in the Empire of the Moon by Anonymous. It's not over yet, babies. We will keep fighting in this war against the army of Rusea. Thank you. What a nice story. I actually really like reading war stories. I don't know what it is, but even like historical fiction. I think I told you guys that I really liked historical fiction. Because it just feels like I'm getting a perspective of what it was like back then. I like anything that isn't present day, I guess. So historical fiction, futuristic sci-fi, or like medieval/fantasy. Anything that isn't the real current world, if that makes sense. Because I'm already living in this world. Why do I have to read about it? I guess it's different when it's like fictional, like normal fiction, like romance. Romance is fine. It can happen in any timeline, in any genre. Sanalite, Sapling, thank you for the super scoops. Uh-oh. I need to put this into the translator. Should I put this in the translator? Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I put it in the translator, but all it says is bling 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 bling. It just says something shiny, but I don't know. Okay, wait, let me try a different translator. Let's try Google Translate. Bling bang bang, bling bang bang. Heaven and hell, open sesame. Thank you for the super scoops. Thank you so much. Maybe it meant something about the war with Rusea versus Moonlandia. Is that the intro of Mashal? I was thinking that too. I like the intro of Mashal. Although, okay, this is a hot take. I didn't really like Mashle story-wise. The combat and the action was what I watched, but I didn't watch for the story. Or the character development, which was kind of non-existent. But the fight scenes were pretty epic. The manga's a lot better. Wait, there's multiple seasons? I've only seen season 1. Maybe I gave up on season 2. They're saying that you look really lovely today. Oh, thank you! Thank you! I'm sure you look lovely as well. Santa Light Sapling. Muscle Man beats magic nerds. But I like magic. Why can't we have Wait, that reminds me. Have you guys watched The Wand and Sword of Wisteria? I liked season 1. I know some people might not like the manga, but for what they have out as part of the anime right now, I'm enjoying, or I have enjoyed it. Sword and Wand, Wand and Sword of Wisteria. I liked it. I liked it. The animation was so good. The animation was really good. I liked it. A lot. If you guys haven't seen it, you should watch it. Highly recommend. Excuse me. I need more water. More water. Ah. Okay, how has it already been almost 30 minutes? What? I've only read one story. Oh no. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let me make sure I mark this with a marker so that I know I've read it. There we go. Okay. Next one. The next story is called Wanted Advisory Notice. Imperial Watch Directive 520-HR issued by the Phase Bureau of Criminal Affairs. Written by Anonymous. Written by Anonymous. And there's imagery. Hold on. Hold on, friends. I must get these pictures. Oh wait, okay. Okay. There's an artist credit, but it's not the author. Alright, let's put these pictures up. I think they're silly little doodles. Okay. I'll put them up one by one. Greetings, actually. Greetings, resident of Phase World. We bring to your attention an important and rapidly developing matter that warrants your awareness. Let this serve as an urgent advisory to all guardsmen, guild masters, travelers, and civilian informants across the provinces of Phase World. 2 elven fugitives remain at large, responsible for a string of high-profile criminal acts. These individuals have evaded capture through charm, deceit, sorcery, and sheer regard for law and order. They are to be considered highly dangerous and operating with unknown but escalating motives. Suspect descriptions, which I will bring up in just a second. Suspect descriptions. The blonde one. High, parentheses, question mark. Elven, individual of statuesque grace, frequently clad in garments of pale cream silk that seem more decorative than functional. I feel like they're trying to imply something. I just feel like they're trying to imply something about my clothing. I feel like they're trying to say that my clothing is useless. Her platinum blonde hair and luminous skin give her the appearance of a being born of starlight. Or lunacy? 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 She is trailed by a curious avian familiar whose purpose remains unclear. Though suspected to assist in arcane or communicative functions. Her presence is described as entrancing, possibly enchantment at work. That is just the description of the blonde one. The purple one. Another elven individual. Smaller in stature. Smaller? Smaller? Pretty sure me and Sleepy are like the same height. I'm pretty sure. How tall is she? I'm 5'2" with heels. I'm 5'2" with heels. Got that slab squat down. Smaller in stature but no less imposing. Seen in non-native tactical attire with an unmistakable odor. Are you saying she stinks? Of gunpowder and mechanical oil. Her eyes reportedly scan with militant precision, and she exudes an unspoken disdain for rotund blue beings from foreign lands. Who could that be? Rotund blue beings from foreign lands. She's an elf only by technicality. In reality, she's a dwarf? What? How can you say that? How can you guys say that about the purple one? How can you guys say that about Sleepy? Are you using dwarf as derogatory? I'm on to you guys. I'm on to you. No one dares insult my cute purple elven woman. Rotund blue beings from foreign lands. No clarification yet on the species or realm in question. She is known to strike first, ask never. I'm literally just calling her short. Oh, okay. Carry on then. Carry on. They're only saying that because Rocky was it. Purple Gopnik elf. What is a Gopnik? Names and likenesses of individuals are purely coincidental and a work of fiction. I need to go back and watch Sleepy's debut VOD for an accurate height measurement. Anyways, no more images. Criminal record summary. Parentheses partial. Armed assault on local animals, mud crabs, deers, and boars. Persistent and indiscriminate theft. Possession of freak-infused Hikanari trademark daggers. coercion of multiple citizens and officials through illicit undue influence, aggressive resistance. Why did I say it like that? Aggressive resistance against peacekeeping forces, often resorting to direct physical force, specifically punching. Why am I afraid all of a sudden? Why am I... I'm gonna have her stare at you. I'm gonna have her stare at you guys. Staring at you. Menacingly. Menacingly. Just looking at you. She's watching you. She's watching. She's watching your every move. Look how menacing she is. Look how intimidating. One wrong move and strike. You're out. She kind of blends in with the babies. No? The babies are round and squishy and puntable and eatable and also edible. Did I mention squishable and squeezable and explodable? Squishable, by the way. Very squishable. Very squishy. You guys are like slime. So we're punchable. Punch! Just kidding. You're squishable. Squish! If I get a slime, I'm naming it after you guys and I'm gonna squish it. I'm gonna get slime and I'm gonna squish it. I'm gonna put a picture of you guys on the slime. And I'm gonna squish the slime and pretend it's you. And repeat the exploding part again, but in detail. You guys can spontaneously combust. Spontaneous combustion. Let's continue. What distinguishes this case, however, is not the extent of their offenses, but their ultimate target. Slime? That's the Beatles? I'm just gonna pretend that you guys are squishy like slime. Through months of evasion and chaos, the pair has procured an item containing classified information of extraordinary significance. And it quotes, Lusty Regalian Royalty featuring Ultra Super Genius Volume 1. Do not to be deceived by its name. This is no mere volume of salacious fiction. What lies within its pages is not for the curious, nor for the uninitiated. No further details may be disclosed. The Bureau strongly advises against attempting to read, interpret, or even speak of its contents beyond what is necessary. In bold, it says, Immediate directive. Should either suspect be spotted, avoid confrontation and notify the nearest imperial authority. A substantial reward awaits upon verifiable intelligence that leads to recovery of the document and apprehension of its thieves. Denizens of the phase worlds cannot afford to underestimate these criminals and potential series of events. In bold, by order of royal decree, Himemiya Rie of House Himemiya. What? This is a royal decree by Her Highness herself? Wait. Red. The only thing the two figures saw, matching the descriptions, clenching their fists and assault a messenger, pickpocketing advisory notices in vain. finding nothing of value, they strike in frustration. Dang it! What a waste of time, they think in unison, seething with rage. As their steeds are stabbed outside the city walls. An Oblivion reference. Their steeds are stabbed outside the city. Outside the city walls. Not the Umas! No! My Oblivion Uma! Artist credit at Napixels. Thank you for your story. Wanted advisory notice by Anonymous. This cute little sleepy picture. I'm gonna leave it up here so she can stare at you guys menacingly. Very menacingly. Where did the... Okay, there we go. You guys aren't allowed to escape her wrath. That escalated quickly. How dare my horse get stabbed? Ow. You feel intimidated by her stare. Good. Feel her wrath. Feel her fury. She's so cute. I mean, she's so menacing. Alright. Next story. Okay. We can feel her eepies. Feel the wrath of Eepy Sleepy. Feel the wrath. Okay, I'm gonna put mine up there too. Image. Where did mine go? Ah. Here. Hit me. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, wait. Why are my clothes pixels? Why is my clothing pixels? Why is it just pixels? Okay. I don't know if there are any clothes there. This VOD wouldn't survive with... I'm always showing off my clothing. What are you talking about? There, you guys can have a smaller me. Right below you guys. I'm watching you. I'm watching. Okay. The next story. Let me see if there's any imagery. Oh! There is... I don't know if this counts as imagery. Okay, I don't know if this counts as imagery, but I'm going to put it on stream anyways, because it might be imagery. This story is called Legend of Captain Bluebird, Book 1, written by Nogitsune. Wait, let's put... Oh yeah, I guess this is a picture for the story. Put it on top of Sleepy's head. Can you guys see? Can you guys see him? Okay. It is I, Captain Bluebird of the Horizon. A pirate's life was for me, but then I saw the error of me ways, and realized it's easier to get rich off of demanding mandatory tithes. And it's state-sanctioned. Har, 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 har. Har, har, har. What the heck? Okay, let me move this away. Okay. Wait, what? The horizon be a voluptuous woman of a vessel. She not be as tall or girthy as her sisters, but she still be hiding 24 fine magispark cannons under her frills. The sails harness moonlight to empower the magics through the ship. And when we find ourselves on the unfavorable end of an enemy's broadside, we be shielded well by moon magic. Girthy? As her sisters? What? A voluptuous woman of a vessel? Your pirate ship? If that were not enough to bring a bosun to tears. What is a bosun? I need to look up. Define bosun. A ship's officer in charge of equipment and the crew. Ah. If that were not enough to bring a bosun to tears, our nautical equipment be glowing with blessings. Arr, 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 arr. It was cute. Some of the crew was skeptical about signing on with these religious types, but old Bluebird knew that this was our future. And no, it was not because that their priestesses are scantily clad and gorgeous. I'll kill all the next baby who says otherwise. Har har har. Anyways, the priesties keep to themselves most days, but on a rare occasion they be calling the horizon for a special voyage, and one such opportunity was presented before me humble self. People be disappearing around these parts and finding themselves in another world called Earth. And the powers that be request me noble crew and I to explore this new world, and if we happen to be in the area, procure some of the more shiny bits and bring them back. I scribbled earlier that the pirate life was for me, but I lied. It still is. Arr, har, 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 har. What a silly little pirate. Armed with 2 scrolls to open a large gateway for me ship to sail through, we be ready to sail. At the stroke of midnight under the full moon, I put on me best cap and shanty voice as I read the fancy parchment, amazed much of me crew who thought I couldn't read. The waters churned before the horizon, which is the name of the ship, I assume, faster and faster into a mighty whirlpool that drew the ship in. And in the eye laid a silver beam of light, shooting up into the heavens. Me talons gripped the spokes of the helm as I charted the course through the center of the maelstrom. Me hardy crew hanging on for dear life as a great flash and sense of vertigo overwhelmed us. Before we knew it, we'd be spat out on the other side. The horizon flung bow over stern through the air and landing with a mighty splash into unfamiliar waters. Captain Bluebird, bigger. Captain Bluebird. I look to me crew who have weathered the journey. Their plumage looking more seasick green than ocean blue. But all feathers are accounted for. We're gonna make it, boys. We're gonna make it. Maybe. These be the waters where the legend of Captain Bluebird reaches beyond the several seas and across worlds. all recorded in this here book of mine, chronicled by no other than myself. For historical accuracy, of course. The horizon always promises adventure and fortune. The end. The Legend of Captain Bluebird, Book 1, by Nogitsune. The baby that sailed the 7 seas. Thank you, Nogitsune. I'm glad we got another pirate story. A pirate adventure. Thank you. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know what the rest of the words are. Da-da-da-da-da. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. How do I mark? Okay, I gotta mark this as red. How come I can't? Stupid thing. Why can't I? Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's read the next story. Time to get drunk and dance. There's another, what is the other song? Guys, how does Pirates of the Caribbean go again? Can you sing it to me in chat? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. What is rum made out of? What is rum? I know it's alcohol, but what kind of alcohol is it? Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. It's molasses? It's really sweet. Water sounds, please. You need water sounds? I have my water bottle. It's not SpongeBob SquarePants. Molasses is already sweet, so rum is like that, but concentrated and boozy. Wait, I kind of want to try some rum if it's supposedly sweet. Those are some mighty waves. Yar, these seas be rough. Yar. Okay, this next story is called The Baby Defender from Botch Guy. Any imagery? Oh, there is an image. There's an image, guys. Okay. Let's change the image. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, it's huge. Here we go. Costco has cheap stuff, but it's in a big bottle. Yeah, for Costco's stuff is always huge. I feel like that's the catch. Like, you buy a lot for cheap, but you never really finish it. The Baby Defender by Botch Guy. It was a peaceful night where the babies reside. The night was glowing, the birds were resting, and their priestess was in a deep and comfortable slumber to prepare for her next event. Moonlight Ranger? We're doomed, we're not above me. Wait, you're right! Botch Guy made you guys not buff and muscular. Oh no! No! You guys are gonna lose this fight. Wait, well, let's read on and see what happens. This calming silence was soon interrupted for the babies as the darkness of the night became the brightest of days and their home was met by a beast as bright as the sun and as tall as a skyscraper. It was... The monster proclaimed himself as the Sun Priest, who's come to snuff out his moon counterpart. Send him to the septic tank! Who? Didn't have to roast us like that, botch guy. No! The priestess wasn't awake at the time due to her work, but the birds who lived to serve her were caught in a frenzy. None of them knew what to do to save her priestess, until one of the birds pulled out a strange moon rune. They chirped an odd, catchy chant and flew towards the sun priest. What's the catchy chant? What is a catchy chant that you guys might say? I-U heart, oh, I-U heart, oh, I-U heart, oh, I-U heart, oh. They chirped, okay, glowing brightly until they grew in size to match the beast who dared defy the moon. They did not become a giant bird though, but instead a muscular? Silver warrior with the head of a bird and as tall as their opposer. Hina's. Hikanari, Hina. I like the I-U heart O chant. No one else has that typo in their freaking debut. Pepsi Man baby version. Okay, where was I? The bird claimed itself as the BB Defender, who will protect the priestess with their life, and prepared to oppose her enemy. As the two began to battle in the night. I'm about to sneeze. That's not a sneeze. Okay, my sneeze went away. The two were evenly matched when, while it seemed to go either way, the BB Defender was able to overpower the Sun Priest. Bless you, thank you. Weird sneeze? It wasn't a sneeze. It wasn't a sneeze, it won't come out. But it's okay. It's okay. And no, I did not take my allergy meds again, because I got home super late last night. I just wanted to sleep. The BB Defender was able to overpower the Sun Priest, putting him on the back foot, but with great effort. The Sun Priest, though, had a mission and made a last-ditch effort to fulfill the will of the evil sun. He kicked off the bird. Oh no, BB Slow, you're getting kicked! And threw a fireball towards the residence where the priestess was still slumbering. Ah, BB Defender, help me, save me from this fireball. But the BB Defender noticed this dirty trick and jumped in front of it, taking the entirety of the Sun Priest's flames and becoming gravely injured. No, BB Defender, no! The Sun Priest laughed at his foe. Ha ha ha. Mocking his selflessness and blaspheming about the false importance of the woman they risked themselves for. You guys sacrificed yourselves. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, BB Defenders. These words stung deep into the BB Defenders' emotions. And despite their injuries, they rose up and charged straight at the Sun Priest, taking any spare fence and grabbing them in a bear hug. The defender squeezed and squeezed until the bones of the sun priest broke and the beast's body began to crack and shine pieces of moonlight before shattering into multiple pieces, disintegrating before landing on anything. Rah! Now that's a true baby. The baby defender looked back at the other birds watching in awe, and at the priestess who was uninterrupted. I think this is a typo. In his rest? And at the priestess who is uninterrupted in his rest. I think it's supposed to be her rest. Before giving their brethren a thumbs up, symbolizing a good job well done. Oh, it's a typo? Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. But I was just a little confused. I get easily confused by when I'm reading. Where was I? Until the defender glowed and shrinked, turning back into the moon rune, but without the bird who used it to save them. Priestess male, no! The babies looked around to see if they could find their hero, but to no avail. No, the babies. You can't find your baby defender. As the moon sparkled one more time in the gentle darkness of the night. No! The baby defender sacrificed himself to save everyone. Black hole sun. I don't know the rest of the... I don't know how the rest of the song goes. But there's a song called Black Hole Sun. I feel like I've heard Lumi sing it. Once. Maybe. But yes, that was The BB Defender by Botch Guy. Thank you! Action-packed short story. Action! I love when Muyu sings Black Holes. Oh, Muyu has sung it too! Black hole sun, won't you come? I don't know how the rest of the song goes. I have to listen to it again because I forgot. Okay, let me mark this as red. Let me drink water. Yeah. Wash away the rain. Yeah, but I don't know how to sing that part. Like, I don't know what it sounds like. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? See, I don't know how you sing it. Let me, maybe I can look it up real quick. Black hole sun. Okay. There it is. Wait, there's no lyrics for this on Spotify? Oh, it's here. Okay. Where is the... Okay. Wait, it doesn't even work! Never mind. Hope this doesn't DMC. Oh, I won't put it on stream. Don't worry, I was just looking it up on Spotify off stream. Yes, thank you for the story, Botch Guy. Alright, the next story that we have... Wait a second. picture. It's so cute. Hold on. Why is it cut off? I can't see the whole thing. Eh? Oh, it's just like that. Okay. Here's the next picture. This story is called Dizzy Cake Time by 442nd ATTE. Here's the picture. Here we go. Dizzy walked into the kitchen of her apartment. Hina was coming over today. Oh! She had got everything ready, but there was still one thing left to do. Dizzy was going to make her a cake, but she still needed to make it. It was a surprise for Hina. Excuse me. Excuse me. The cake was going to be a Coca-Cola cake. Another Phase talent had told her about it. I've never had a Coca-Cola cake. This is cute. It looks good. She hadn't had one before, but she thought it might be good and Hina might like it. Dizzy pulled up the article where she read the recipe on her phone. She sat with her phone down on the counter while she looked for the ingredients in her kitchen. She looked, but she didn't have as many of the ingredients as she thought. Oh no! She needed to go out and get them. Dizzy sighed and got dressed to go out. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Let's see. She figured, there was a grocery store with what she needed, not too far from her place. She figured it was close enough to walk to. The sky that day was a dark gray. It looked like it was about to rain, but Dizzy didn't pay much mind to it. It hadn't rained all morning, so she probably had time to get to the store and come back. She went on her way to the store. Cocoa powder, sugar, flour, baking soda, butter, eggs, buttermilk, and Coca-Cola were what she needed. Of all the things she needed, she surprisingly had vanilla extract. Dizzy left the store. She got what she needed for the cake and some other things. But just as she started on her way home, a deluge of rain fell from the sky. Ah! Dizzy let out as her normal pace walk became a steady run as she tried to get back home as fast as possible. Did you guys know that running in the rain makes you wetter? Because then you're catching more of the raindrops. Where was I? She made her way back through the rain but was soaking wet by the time she reached her door. Dizzy hurriedly went inside and sat the bags in her hands on the counter. She needed to get changed out of her now rain-soaked clothes. When she got into something dry, she came back to the kitchen. She had an article out and was ready to bake. She put the flour, cocoa powder, she put the wine in the coconut and shook it all up, and sugar into one bowl before starting to work on the batter. Some of the Coca-Cola, butter, and cocoa powder in a saucepan to boil on medium heat. I think this is very instructional. Dizzy poured it into the bowl and added the required eggs, vanilla, and buttermilk. She just had to mix it all together. Once everything was ready, she put it in the oven and let it bake. Once the cake was done, Dizzy went to make the icing. The icing was made similar to the batter by putting it to boil in a saucepan. Oh wait, is this secretly like a secret recipe for a cake? Where was I? Where was I? I lost my place. The next step was to put the bowl in alongside a bunch of powdered sugar. Dizzy put the bowl in the mixer, and when she turned it on, a splash of chocolate erupted out. Ah! She quickly turned it off before it all went everywhere. Oh no, Dizzy, you're so clumsy! Dizzy, you're such a clumsy baker. But it didn't stop from getting on her nose and cabinet door. Ah! She wiped off the chocolate and set the bowl in the correct position before turning the mixer back on. She poured the now mixed icing over the cake and waited for Hina as the cake eventually cooled. And then a knock at the door came. It was Hina! She finally arrived. What's that smell? It smells good, Hina inquired. I made a cake for you. Wanna try it? Dizzy answered. Dizzy answered. Hina nodded and followed her to the kitchen. After she and Hina ate some of the cake, Hina said, "That was amazing!" Dizzy smiled. If only Hina knew what happened to her that day. Oh, the cake recipe is here. Oh. Cake recipe referenced. Oh. I'm not a good baker. Maybe I should try this though. I will save this. Oh, and the picture is it. It's the same picture as the one up. Oh, so this is what it actually looks like. This is what the cake actually looks like. Minus Dizzy. Ooh, with ice cream too. Cake is always better with ice cream. And then there's another story on this page. Hold on. Thank you for the cake story. Thank you. Alright. You sure Dizzy isn't a part of the cake? We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know. Dizzy's the secret ingredient. I don't know if I want to eat the cake anymore then. I don't want to eat Dizzy. Oh, I don't want to eat Dizzy. I feel like it would make the... I don't want to eat Dizzy's guts and... Burbs eat bugs. But... if Hina can eat the baby, she can eat Dizzy? Okay, fine. Yes, I'm eating Dizzy. Nom nom. Delicioso! What is that from? I feel like that's from Dora. I feel like that was from Dora. Kind of has a slimy texture. Kind of slimy and gooey. Very slimy and gooey cake. If you're Dora, then wear boots. Dora, 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 the Explorer. Dora! Boots and super cool Explorer Dora. Need your help. Grab your backpack. Let's go. Jump in. Vamonos. You can lead the way. Hey, hey! Dora, 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 swiper now, swiping, swiper now, swiping. Oh man, Dora the Explorer. What's forever stuck in my head? She knows Dora, but not Black Hole Sign. Oh wait, there's this other song that I know. Have you guys watched Little Einsteins? She did the whole thing. It's stuck in my head. My sister used to watch Dora all the time, and I freaking hated it. Cause I'm like, why is Dora so stupid? And then I would tell my sister, "You look like Dora." Cause at the time I cut my sister's hair and got in trouble for it. So then my mom had to take her to the salon to get it fixed. And then her hair would be forever cut like Dora's hair. And I'd always tell my sister, "You look like Dora because your head's just as big as Dora's too." No, Hina, keep it out of my head. Keep it. Oh! Yeah. Little Einsteins. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. Little Einsteins. Climb aboard. We're ready to explore. There's so much to find. Little Einsteins. Muting! No! No! Little Einsteins was the GOAT! I love that show. I love that show. It's one of my favorite. Wait, there was this other show called there's like this pet show. Wonder Pets. I think it was Wonder Pets. Is it Wonder Pets? Wonder Pets. Yes! Wonder Pets! Oh my gosh! What do you mean the trauma is flooding back? Wonder Pets, we're on our way to help the and save the day. We're not too big and we're not too tough, but when we work together, we got the right stuff. Go Wonder Pets! Yay! Oh my god, my childhood. They're coming back with new characters? Really? Oh. Wait, I must watch the show. I need to watch. Oh my... That reminds me of the freaking other show called The Backyardigans. How does it start again? Backyardigans theme song lyrics. What is the lyrics? Oh. Your backyard friends, the Backyardigans. Together with the Backyardigans. Where we'll probably sing a song and we'll maybe dance along. We've got the whole wide world in our yard to explore. We always find things we've never seen before. That's why every day we're back for more with your friends, the Backyardigans. Okay. Oh, the anime. What was the kangaroo? The purple kangaroo. I always thought he looked so dumb. Purple kangaroo Backyardigans. What was his name? Austin. I always thought he had the stupidest smile on his face. He always looks kind of stupid. You know, did you watch... I did watch Between the Lions. Between the Lions, between the book. looks between the lions. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Between... I loved when they, I love the segment where it's like cliffhanger or whatever. Between the lions. Theme song. Lyrics. Wait, this is not how I started it. Okay, I don't know how it goes anymore. If I hear it, I'll probably know. Yeah. Wait, do you guys know Reading Rainbow? Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow, guys! Yeah! I miss watching this show. They always made us watch it in elementary school. Yeah! Yes, Reading Rainbow! It's always the best time when they make us... They always gathered so many kids. Like it was an assembly event. To watch an episode of Reading Rainbow. Take a look, it's in a book. Wait, where's the... I'm trying to find the theme song. Reading Rainbow, butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Where's the rest of the words? Lyrics. Take a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Oh yeah, and Bill Nye the Science Guy. Freaking Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. By any chance, do you remember Arthur? I remember Arthur. I don't know the theme song. Oh my god, wait, do you guys remember Franklin? The little... what was he? He was like a turtle. Franklin. Yeah, he was a turtle. I love that show too. Franklin. I used to watch that show so much. Isn't Arthur still... Is it? Arthur is still ongoing? What? Did you guys ever watch the... Okay, I don't know if this is an old show. But I used to watch this show called The Berenstain Bears. And I thought it was pretty cool. But I feel like no one ever watched it. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite TV show as a kid. Which I think this is the one that got me into fantasy. It was called Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. It's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along, take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland. There's Ord, he's the biggest and a friend of mine. There's Cassie, so shy and very smart. There's Zack and Wheezy, and they're so fun. And you know 2 heads are better than 1. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. It's almost time for Dragon Tales. Come along, take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland. Yeah! This is what really got me into fantasy, I'm pretty sure. Because they always... The chants that the... What are the brother and sister's names again? Brother and sister name. They always had this chant where they, like... they hold a dragon scale and they're like... chanting to go to the dragon land. You have no clue how much I wanted that rainbow dragon scale as a kid. Me too. I wanted to go to Dragonland. Andy and Lele, no. It's not Andy and Lele. I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in a land apart. I think that's the Dragonland chant. Is it? Yeah, that's it. I just have it in my head. I don't even know if it's right, but apparently it's right. Who remembers Fetch with Ruffman? I don't know that one. I don't know that one actually. Fetch with Ruffman. Oh, wait. Speaking of rough, the word rough. Do you guys remember Blue's Clues? Blue's Clues. Max and Emmy are the siblings. Oh, Max and Emmy. Yeah. Show me your beep. Thank you for the super scoops. Max and Emmy were terrorists in Dragon. Is that what they were? No, they weren't. They were... Surely they were friends with the dragons. Surely. Roberto, thank you for the super scoops. You didn't know jealousy until you saw the kids on Zoom? Ah! Oh my god, there's also Bear in the Big Blue House. I also like that show. Bear in the Big Blue House, anybody know that one? Bear in the Big Blue House. Yeah, I feel like... I swear Uruka like recently tweeted about Bear in the Big Blue... Zaboomafoo? No way, Zaboomafoo. Out of the box! Out of the box! Out of the box! Yeah! And they did the... They like... You know, do you guys know the thing they did with their hands for out of the box? They would like rub their hands together, snap, and then clap. You know what I'm talking about, guys? Out of the box. I like this show. Yeah. I always wanted to play with like a giant box, but my parents always said no. They didn't let me play in a box. They said it's not safe, so I never got to play inside a box before. Now it's too late, I'm too big. 4 words, Hina, that will give you whiplash. The big comfy couch! The big comfy couch. Oh my god, it's this show. I didn't really watch this show too much, actually. I didn't watch this show too much. There was another show that I really... Where was it? There was another show that I watched a lot as a kid. What was it? I can't remember. Well, not Barney. Not Sesame Street, because I did watch those two. There was another one that I don't remember what it was. What about the Gullah Gullah Island with the giant yellow frog? I don't think I watched Gullah Gullah Island. Gullah Gullah Island. Yeah, I didn't watch that one. Roly Poly Holy! Yeah! Oh my god! This freaking show! The uncle, I don't know if it's the uncle or the grandpa or whatever, but I always thought he was weird looking. I always thought he was weird looking. I miss this show. Oh my god. What a throwback. Because it used to just show on live TV, but now it's not. Like, what happened to it? Like... all the good shows. Dizzy! Dizzy, welcome Raiders, welcome Love Bugs. Hope you had a fun stream, fun time with Dizzy Senpai. Welcome! Hope you guys had fun. Dizzy, I ate you on stream earlier today. You tasted slimy and gooey. Very slimy, gooey texture. What's your skincare routine? Why are you so slimy and gooey? Why are you goopy? Dizzy was part of a cake and I had some of the cake. It was thick and slimy and gooey. The babies told me that I'm supposed to eat bugs, so I ate Dizzy. Yes, my name is Hina from FazeConnect Gen 3 Phase Euphoria, and right now I was just chatting with the babies. A nostalgia trip about childhood TV shows. But I should probably continue and finish reading. The babies wrote a bunch of short stories that I'm reading. Reading to you guys. You fed us Dizzy before during last year's Mother's Day stream? That's true. Wait, that means we all feast upon Dizzy's body. The life of a bug is to be fed to birds. She grew back? Of course she grows back. She's made of mold. Mold always comes back, right? Maybe, surely. Okay, I need some water. I would have worded it differently, but sure. Dizzy is eternal. She'll always come back. She'll never die. She'll always live on forever. Joshua parentheses love bug Falk, thank you for the super scoops. I remember asking you to not hurt the BBs. Oh. Well. It's too late for that. Because I have also eaten Dizzy. It's too late, I'm sorry. Ooh. Ooh. It's not my fault she's a love bug. The bird must eat the bug. I didn't want to do it, okay? I didn't want to eat Dizzy. I told the baby that I didn't want to eat Dizzy, but they told me I had to. They held me at gunpoint and threatened me. They said if I didn't eat Dizzy, they said that Dizzy would love me if I ate her. So therefore I ate Dizzy. What do you mean lies? Silver Spire, thank you for the super scoops. Thank you. Late and tired must eat. Enjoy the stories, bourbon friends. Good night, Silver Spire. Sleep well. Excuse me. I'm getting too hyper during this stream. But it can't be as bad as last time with the jump scare of an alarm. Okay, let's continue, shall we? This next story is called Yellow One. Also written by 442nd ATTE. Jeremy had just switched on the camera monitor. Oh, the camera monitor when the phone rang. Hello? 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 Said the voice on the phone. The voice was the manager of the establishment, Scott. Scott welcomed him to his new job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza before talking about the establishment and animatronics for a while, until hanging up around 2 a.m. The rest of the night went by uneventfully. The toy had plastic shelled animatronics. Wait, what? The toy-like plastic shelled animatronics hadn't entered into his office during his 12 to 6 shift. He had seen the band a couple of times in the hallway with his flashlights, but they never came into the office. The next 2 nights went similarly, with the animatronics coming into the office more frequently, as well as the appearance of the older felt-covered animatronics from parts and storage. But things changed on the 4th night. Freddy and his friends became more aggressive. particularly the older animatronics. He almost exclusively saw them compared to the toy band. He used his mag light and the spare head he had been given more during the night. Scott's call at the start of his shift stuck in Jeremy's mind as he performed the loop of winding the music box, flashing his flashlight down the hall and in the vents, and putting on the Freddy head. There's some sort of investigation going on. The company denies any wrongdoing and it shouldn't be anything to worry about. Things like this happen sometimes. It'll be all sorted out in no time. The fifth night's call was more off-putting. According to the call, the building was locked down. No one in or out. He did his best to see anything in the cameras between the ever-growing onslaught of animatronics encounters. What happened to get the place investigated? It only opened just this week. Those were the thoughts that sat in the back of Jeremy's mind as he defended himself from the pizzeria's animatronic entertainers. Once 6 a.m. hit, and the animatronics backed away to their proper places, Jeremy left the office with his mag light in hand. Maybe there was something he could find out from a full sweep of the building. Jeremy performed his sweep, flashing the beam from the heavy flashlight as he scanned the rooms. His heart raced as he creaked open the doors to the parts and service room. When he peeked his head in, they all laid dormant on the floor. He scanned the room with the beam of his flashlight. Everything seemed normal at first, except for a new suit he didn't recognize in the corner. It was a rabbit, like Bonnie, but bright yellow. The next night, Jeremy received a panic call from Scott. He wasn't supposed to be there that night. Someone had used one of the suits they had in the back. A yellow one. Was it the suit he saw last night? Jeremy didn't have much time to think about it. The animatronics were more aggressive than ever before. Staying alive for his final shift as a day guard the next day was his priority. To be continued, maybe? It ends there. The Yellow One by 442nd ATTE. Thank you for your stories, AT. Thank you. I knew someone would have a spooky story. I just knew it. I knew it. Okay. We have 2 more stories. Oh, this one's really short. The hash slinging slasher. The hash slinging slasher. Water. Okay. This next story is called Short for Hina, written by Anonymous. Hikanari Hina with eyes of blue and soft white tresses, a radiant view. Golden accents gleam in the light. A moon priestess dancing through the night. Kind and sleepy, a delight to behold. Her laughter like music, joyful and bold. Celestial bird in the silver sky, whispering dreams as the stars float by. Written by Anonymous. That was a nice poem. I like a good poem that rhymes. Thank you. Wait, I should snap. I can't really snap because my nails are so long. My freaking nails. Okay, so to give you guys a somewhat of a imaginary visual. My nails extend from my fingertip for like 3/4 of an inch. That's how long they are right now. They extend from my fingertip for 3/4 of an inch. So at the very ends of my fingers. Clap, 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 clap with my nails. Yeah! Are these the ones you got with Pippa and Hina? Yeah, these are still the same ones. I still have mine on. They're quite long. Okay, we have one last story to read before the finale has come to an end. One last story. Is there any imagery? Let me see. No imagery in the last story. Hand cam when? Funny story. Funny you should mention. I bought a camera thing, but it never arrived. So I don't know where it is and what happened to it. But I was supposed to do it a little sooner, but I'm gonna keep waiting. Maybe eventually it'll arrive, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if I can get a refund. I don't know. Maybe it got delayed, maybe it's lost in shipment. Who knows? Show me your beep. Thank you for the 10 gifted moonburb shifts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And if you are one of the lucky ones to receive a gifted moonburb ship, I hope you can say thank you in chat. If it didn't come, you should be able to... If it didn't come, you should be able to get one. Oh, a refund. Yeah, but it still says it's like shipping. It says it's still in the process of being shipped. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. But yeah. Excuse me. Is it Amazon? Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. Maybe I'll just purchase another one, just cancel the order. I can't cancel it. Or can I? It's already been shipped. It's probably just lost. This has happened to me once before, and it just takes a while. It's just taken a while. But yeah, I will... Once it arrives, or once a camera and stuff like arrives, I will do one. Ah! Okay, let's read the final story of the finale. The final story of the finale, which is titled A BB Battle for the Ages. Written by Tremendous 64. Let me drink water before I start, actually. Oh, beep. Alright, Tremendous 64, this is your story. You are the finale of the finale. There's a competitive spirit in the air this day on Phase World, as everyone is packed into the Phase arena to watch the fight of a lifetime. On this day, everyone's favorite hamster... Oh god. My throat is so dry. My gosh. I'm okay. I'm okay. Dryness so... Okay, let's start over. On this day... On this day, everyone's favorite hamster, Amy Isami, will attempt to prevail in a battle of might and wit. Two things she definitely has. But why is she fighting, you ask? Because with this fight, Amy has a chance to win over the heart of her beloved Rooney Ruse. Excuse you? She's trying to steal Rooney from me. What is this? Every seat in the arena is full of people. Some cheering Amy on, some heckling, and some just came for the free food. The plot thickens. Amy's too busy with Muyu. Apparently not in this story. Not in this story. Outside the ring, we see Muyu hyping up Amy as she prepares to face her opponent. Who's her opponent, I wonder? Geronimo! Thank you for joining the Moonburb ship. Thank you! And welcome to the hashtag not a cult. Okay. Okay, Amy. Remember what we practiced? Go for the flank. Remember to dodge and protect your face. And if all else fails, then just cry, beg and plead for mercy, and maybe they'll give you the win out of pity. Amy was very good at groveling. It's always good to have a fail-safe, Muyu added. Ha ha. Amy chortled. Such cowardice won't be needed, my friend. For I am a fierce, hungry, bloodthirsty creature, capable of besting any foe with my might, speed, and cunning. After all, Amy always wins. Just then, a sinister yet velvety voice could be heard from the spectators arena spectators area high up in the arena. I wouldn't be so sure about that, Rooney proclaimed. The beast I have chosen for you is so ferocious and ruthless. You'll be lucky if you make it out in one piece. One Piece mentioned? One Piece mentioned by Rooney? A slight look of worry appeared on Amy's face, but she held steadfast. Whatever it is, I'll conquer it for you, Miss Rooney. Rooney gives out a sly chuckle. Oh, we shall see. No further delays. Bring out the beast, Rooney shouted. All eyes turned towards the opponent's corner of the ring. anxiously awaiting the appearance of Amy's arrival. And into the ring flies one single baby bird. It walks around a bit. It's just you guys! You guys versus Amy! Who will win? Who's gonna win? That baby? Me. Oh no, don't get beaten up! Ah! Excuse me. Where was it? Where was I? It walks around a bit and pecks the ground curiously. Amy is very amused at this. They want me to fight a baby? She starts mocking and teasing her opponent. Not exactly roo-hoo-hoo, said Rooney. Oh wait, I read that wrong. Not exactly roo-hoo-hoo, said Rooney. Just then, a chain with a wooden box on the end descends from the ceiling and stops directly above the baby. Amy has a steely focus on it, contemplating its contents. And then suddenly, a lone lunatic falls from the box and lands on the baby's back? Muyu's eyes widen and she shouts from outside the ring, "Baby jockey!" Oh my god, you got it right! Baby jockey! It's a baby jockey! Oh my god. Without giving her any time to process, the baby flies up and around the air. The lunatic pounces onto Amy and attaches itself to her face, causing an instant panic. Ah, get it off, get it off! She shouts through muffled screams. Any semblance of a plan she had immediately dissipates as she frantically runs around the ring, trying to desperately remove the lunatic. After an arduous amount of yanking, she finally got the lunatic off her face, only to then get instantly bit from the baby, who also refused to let go. It didn't take long for Amy to realize she was, somehow, outplanned and outmatched. So when all else fails, Amy stood up and turned towards her, took a deep breath, gave herself a running start, and began groveling on her hands and knees. Please just let me win, man. Please, I'm trying to bag a baddie. I need this, please. She groveled her little heart out to Muyu's embarrassment. Ooh. And Rooney's hesitancy. And she eventually caved. Okay. Rooney began announcing, I have decided that the winner of this fight is... drumroll... a draw! A draw? Amy was just glad the fight was over, but Muyu was appalled. Amy, you threw the fight! The groveling was your idea, man! I guess all's fair in love and war. The end. A baby battle for the ages by Tremendous 64. Thank you, Tremendous 64, for your story. Thank you. What a way to to end the finale of the short story series. Very epic. Epic battle. It was very funny. Dang, it should have ended with... Oh, it should have been more rigged, I feel. I feel like it should have, Rooney should have said that the BBs won. Just cause I'm biased. I'm a little biased. Thank you guys for all of your short stories. That was all of them. That was all the stories we have for today and for the rest of time. There's no more stories. The end, guys. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here, guys. Get... Get out! It's over. The end. Are we gonna do another round of submissions later on? I'll think about it. Reading these really takes a toll on me. And also I know you guys were wanting a longer word limit, but I don't think I'll be able to keep it up. I don't think I'll be able to keep it up. But maybe we can do something similar. But I'll have to see what ideas I can cook up. Yeah. But if we do more writing stuff, I know that the word requirements for this one were pretty short. But I think maybe I need to change the specifications. I'm not sure. Not sure. I really like when there's dialogue. I like when there's dialogue. But also, I get confused with the dialogue, with the way it's written sometimes. It's hard to properly convey the dialogue for me sometimes. I hope I didn't mess anything up. So I'll have to think of something, so I can do the stories a bit of justice. Roberto, thank you for the super scoops. You'll have to boop us out. Okay, fine. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Alright, guys. Get out of here. Boop. Boop. Boop your nose with my nose. Get out of here. Get out of here, guys. Get out. It's over. Story time's over. But you know what's not over? Yet? You have until July 24th, I think, to buy FhaseConnect's 4th anniversary merch at shop.phase-connect.com. Link in the description below. And also still in stock, I think, is my coffee. Hikanari Hina Phase Copy, also at shop.phase-connect.com. And don't forget, any birthday merch that may or may not end anytime soon. Yeah, don't forget to put out the fire. But the fire is nice and comfy and warm. Sukidon, thank you for the super scoops. Flick his forehead. Wait. Didn't... Sukidon, I thought you left earlier. I thought you went to bed. Or is that someone else? Why are you here? Oh, he was gonna get on a plane. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought you left earlier. You have a flight, you can't hold my back. No, don't leave! I mean, if we're all leaving, we can all leave at the same time. We can all leave at the same time. How's that? Ah! I don't hate you. I'm gonna punch myself. Don't say that. If the next time you say that I hate you, I'm gonna punch myself in the leg. Ugh. Ah. Okay, goodbye, BBs. It was fun reading all your stories. My throat is so dry today. I'm so sorry. Please don't punch yourself. I won't. At least not that hard. I love you guys. Okay? I love you, my babies. I love you. Now say it back. Say it back, or else I'm gonna look like a fool. Say it back. Nah. Nah. I love us. What? Yay! I only know of IU Heart. Oh, you know what? That counts. That counts too. Yeah! Yeah! Space Wizard, thank you for the super scoops. We love you too. Thank you! Thank you! And surely, you don't love anyone else other than me, right? Only me. Only me. The two of us together forever and ever. I read all your stories for you and tired out my voice and throat to read all your stories. See all this effort that I put in for you? Yeah, okay, yeah. Only, yes. Hina love forever. Only me. Only me. Or else I will throw you all into this burning fire. I won't hesitate. Look at this fire. Okay. Anyways. Goodbye. Otsuhina! Otsuberba! And burn out. Thank you, Anon42, for the 1-month Moonburp ship. Thank you so much. We love Hina. I love the babies. Roboto, thank you for the super scoops. I love you too, Rune. Excuse you.